More from Tim later in the programme, but first we continue with round 3 of the series, which took place at Ingliston, just outside of Glasgow. The British show jumping venue of the year played host to their premiere show with the climax, the Yorkshire Jump Grand Prix. We pick it up with the jump off. Martin Arnott leads the way, clear with Don't Go in 49.30 leads at the moment. And we go to Paul Barker and Amadeus, winner from Aintree. This part of the series qualifying for the Motorpoint Arena for Sheffield, the Yorkshire International, in April of 2011. And as we've seen, several of those qualifiers already. Well, they're foot to the floor all the way. Paul's certainly one who goes very well up in Scotland, based up in North Yorkshire, so not too far for him. Over the fences in this wonderful venue. Well, some very good turns to take on in this course. Lots of chances to make up those valuable seconds. 49.30 leads at the moment. Just the 2 more to go. Looks like Paul's well up on the clock at the moment as they come to the last. Round he comes on Amadeus. Has got the best out of this horse once again now. 42.83 takes over the lead, some 6 seconds or so ahead of Martin Arnott. So Paul Barker takes the lead once again. That'll get him some valuable points. Stephen Whitaker, SHEARWATER, MIKADO also went very well at Aintree. This horse owned by Jeremy Lawton, who's owned so many good horses in eventing now, several in the jumping field as well. It's gone. Including the Olympic ride. Leslie Law. And also been in the saddle of this one. Down at the moment. It's going to prove costly. Stephen's had a very busy year indeed with a very big string of horses round to the last. And again, this could also give him some valuable points towards that final in April. And finishes off good time, 43.49, but it's that one fence down. 4 faults for Stephen Whitaker, and SHEARWATER MIKADO goes into 4th place at the moment. So it's still Paul Barker that leads the way. Now, young lady from Scotland, home crowd going to be behind this one, Jemma KIRK and Wexford, and they're off to a flyer. Former young rider, individual gold medalist, turns back quickly. He's very good against the clock. This horse originally produced by Rob Bevis, and Jemma gets the very best out of this one. The easiest of conditions up in Scotland, many working very hard to get here to the show at all. Could this pay off for her? £2,500 to the winner. It's a big one. Round she comes. She's well up on the clock as they clear the last. 37.25 Jemma KIRK, well out in front now in this Yorkshire Jump qualifier. And catch me if you can. So they're coming back to this upright. Absolutely set sail. Looking very good indeed. Scott Brash. Peebles in Scotland is his hometown. Bonamy the second, what we've seen of him this year, everything from the Maidan Series of Nations Cups, winner of the British Masters from Chester. What a string of horses he's got at the moment. Intertoy Z at the top of them, and this one is certainly knocking on the door all the time as well. Comes up nicely to this one, spot on in the centre of that upright, then picks up the pace. Steadies down for this spread. Big spread indeed as they turn back to the last. It's going to be very close. 37.25 leads. Scott over the last in 37.80. Just under a second behind the leader, and that is Scott Brash. Bonamy the second. Tremendous round then for Jemma KIRK, who takes it with Wexford as we see, and picks up some valuable points there indeed. Scott Brash finishes in second. Paul Barker picks up yet more points in third.
It's great winning today. It's been a really good class. We've been really lucky to get here because we've had so much snow at home, so we managed to dig the lorry out, and luckily my horse jumped super today to win the class.
Presentation being made, and Jemma now joins Paul Barker and Tim Stockdale at the top of the table for the Yorkshire Jump Series, 1 win apiece.